Maurice here back for another Power Pack training. Today, down here on the streets of San Francisco. Came out to hang out a little bit, have a little fun. In the midst of a pandemic, not too many people on the streets of San Francisco today. I just want to motivate you guys that the decisions you make are going to determine the results that you get. A lot of you guys are making bad choices and bad decisions, and that's dictating the results that you're getting. And so if you want to be more successful in SMMA, you have to take action and you got to make better decisions. What do I mean by decisions? Some of you guys are making decisions not to pick up the phone. A lot of you guys are making decisions to watch TV all day. A lot of you guys are making decisions not to get courses, not to invest in coaching, not to do the things that's necessary for success. And if you don't do the things that's necessary for success, you won't be successful, okay? See, everything is about you, the you factor. The reason why you got the results that you got in your life is because of the decisions you made. Why am I in San Francisco today? Because I decided to come out to San Francisco today. It was a choice. It was a decision, and because of the decisions that I made, financially, I can just, drive out because I don't live too far from the Bay. Because I live in California, but it was all about my decisions. Now, if I wasn't in a good situation financially, I wouldn't be able to come to San Francisco, and stay in a 5-star hotel and all that good stuff and have fun and eat at the restaurants and just enjoying the view and stuff like that. A little scenery, it's a beautiful thing to live in California. You can vacation in your own state. Even though we're in the midst of the pandemic, got to be careful. Of course, when I go inside the restaurants and stuff like that, gonna pick up some food, gotta put my mask on. But nonetheless though, you guys got to understand that the decisions that you make, okay? The decisions and the choices that you make are gonna dictate the results that you get, okay? Plain and simple. It's gonna dictate the results you get. And the reason why you guys aren't picking up clients is because you're not making the decisions to get clients. And when you start to make the decisions to get clients, guess what? You're gonna get clients, plain and simple. All right, you gotta understand that. You guys are struggling and you wanting to be successful in SMMA, but the reason why you're not being successful in SMMA is because of your decisions, okay? So what I want you guys to do today, all right, is make a choice to say, you know what, for this week, I'm gonna set aside all the time that's necessary, okay, to make my calls or to do my outreach, cold emails, whatever you guys are doing, okay? You have to make the decision to say, hey, you know what? Today's the day, and this is the week that I get my first client. A lot of you guys don't have your first client yet because you're deciding to, instead of pick up the phone, you're making the decision to watch TV or to browse Facebook or Instagram or whatever you're doing. You're making that decision to do that stuff, and that stuff is not reaping the result that you want, okay? So if you want clients, you got to do things that get you clients. Let's say that again. If you want clients, you want an outsourcer, you want to make $10,000 a month, you got to put forth $10,000 a month activities. That's key. Okay, let's say that again. If you want clients and you want $10,000 a month, where's your action? Are you putting the action behind getting what you want? That's what it's about. If you want pancakes and eggs, you either got to go get it or you got to make it yourself. And if you want clients, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? You got to put forth the effort to get clients. Okay, plain and simple. You got to put forth the effort. And a lot of you guys are just not putting forth the effort. You're not making the decision. You're not setting your goals. You're not getting the courses. You're not reading books. When was the last time you picked up a book and read it that can enhance your skill set? Because your skills determine the lifestyle that you live. Why is it that they just paid Mahomes, almost $500 million because of his skills? Not because he was this young man. No, because that guy has skills, and they locked him in for 10 years for almost $500 million. He'll be earning like 40-something million a year. Why? Because he has skills as a quarterback. And if you want to be successful in SMMA, man, you got to have some skills. You know, you got to decide to build your skill set. You know, I'm down here on the streets of San Francisco. Give you guys a little view. A lot of you guys haven't been to the Bay. You know, just to show you guys what goes on down here. You know, not too much activity because of, like I said, because of the pandemic, you know, what have you. But anyway, you know, this is what we do. Just come out, have some fun, shoot this video for you guys, let you know, hey, you want to be successful, man, it's all about the you factor, okay, period. It's about you. It's about making decisions, okay, doing what you're supposed to do, all right? So what I want you guys to do, okay, is start making better decisions, okay? Start making better choices, okay? The reason why people don't have clients and they're not making $10,000, $20,000 a month is because of decisions they're making, you know? So you got to make better decisions in your life if you want to be successful. That's the truth of the matter, okay? Y'all want to make it to the top and get your first client, make a decision this week to do it. Who's stopping? Nobody has a gun to your head saying, hey, don't get a social media client this week. You're deciding to do it. Your habits, you know, a lot of times our habits are bad too. You know what I mean? You got to lock in better habits. You know, there's a lot of people on these streets that don't, you know, that are homeless down in San Francisco. But, you know, the truth of the matter is it's all about your decisions that you're making. And if you're not making the right decisions, folks, you know, it's going to lead you to things that you don't want. Driving the cars you don't want to drive, living where you don't want to live, you know, doing the things you don't want to do. You know what I mean? Perhaps maybe living out on the street if you don't make the right decisions for yourself. And that's the whole truth of the matter. You gotta make better decisions for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. You have to, it's a must, okay? You decide. The reason why you got the results, if you look at your bank account and it looks the way it looks, is because of you. You gotta look yourself in the mirror. You the one that did that to yourself. Nobody else did that to you. You did it. And so right now, I want you guys to just make better decisions for yourself. You know what I mean? You have to make better choices, okay? It's about making the choices and the decision, taking action, because that's going to lead to success for you. So once again, guys, you got to make the best decisions. And if you're not making the best decisions for yourself, then you won't get the results that you want. That's what it's about. So the reason why I was able to go from 0 to 100K, ladies and gentlemen, is because I made the decision, man. I said, man, you know what? I'm sick of working for other people, man. You know what I mean? They paying me peanuts, man. I deserve more. So I made a decision to fire a job, man. You got to make decisions, you know? It's up to you. What do you want? You want a better car, better house, better lifestyle, man? Then decide to go and get it. You know what I mean? You got to enforce your will upon the things that you want. You got to it's going to take a lot of discipline. That's another thing. I know we talk about, you know, picking up the phone, but man, you got to be disciplined. You got to enforce your will upon what you want. Because a lot of y'all are letting the outside forces enforce their will upon you. You know, lacking, not having, and all this other stuff, making excuses, waiting for stimulus checks and stuff like that. No, man, you got to get out there and make it happen. Plain and simple. If you want things, man, you got to make this stuff happen. All right? And it happens in the mind. If it ain't happening in the mind, man, it ain't happening nowhere else. So that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? You got to make this stuff a reality. You know what I mean? There's so many people out here struggling, man. And that all has to do with mindset, man. Your mind will take you wherever you want it to go. My mind took me to San Francisco. You know what I mean? And when I hit my next vacations, wherever I want to go, I know it's a pandemic, so I got to be safe out here. But your mind will take you wherever you want to go. If you want to go to the land of poverty and not having clients, that's where you will end up and stay. But if you want to be successful and have the results you want in your life, your mind will take you there too. You just got to believe, take action, get the necessary tools and information to build your skill set. That's why I tell you guys to get courses and trainings because you gotta improve your skills. The reason why you don't have clients is a low skill set. Get your skill set up higher. That's all you gotta do. Get your skill sets up higher. And when you get your skill sets up higher, ladies and gentlemen, you'll get clients. You'll do the things that you need to do to be successful. Okay? Like I said, you will get the thing done. You know, when you decide, a lot of you guys are just not making the right choices to decide to do what you're supposed to do. Plain and simple. You know, that's the problem. You're not deciding to take the action you need to take to be successful. You know what I mean? That's all it is. So what you got to do now is you got to say, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm finna improve. You know what I mean? You got to say, I'm tired of not having clients. It's time for me to improve my skill set. That's the problem that y'all having. I bet you haven't read a book in a while. You haven't purchased a course. And if you do have a course or a book or training, you haven't implemented it. You know, implementation is the key. A lot of you guys won't implement what you're learning. You're just watching YouTube videos. You're on Facebook and Instagram, but there's no implementation. Without implementation, you can't get results. That means you go to the buffet, you look at the food, you look all around at the food and all that good stuff, but you don't indulge in it. What good is it going to the buffet if you don't eat? You know what I mean? You got to eat, man. So what I'm saying is when you get these courses and stuff, eat, apply, learn, apply. You're going to suck at first, okay? So get used to sucking while you're trying to learn this stuff, okay? You're going to suck at this. Plain and simple. When I first got started, I sucked at it. But I kept going till I got good at it. Write that down, okay? I sucked at it, and then I kept going till I got good at it. And that's what you guys got to do. You know what I mean? If you want to be successful, man, you got to get good at it, but you're going to suck at first, okay? That's just how it is. You know what I mean? You never learn how to ride a bike before you ride the bike. You learn first, and then you begin to ride the bike and learn, okay? Plain and simple, all right? So I want you guys just to keep this stuff in mind. You know what I mean? Success is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. And a lot of you guys won't be successful because you're deciding not to be successful by not applying, by not building your skills, by not getting trainings and courses, by not making the right decisions. Sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and invest in a coach. You got to bite the bullet and get a $3,000 or $4,000 course because you're tired of struggling. You know what I mean? And you want the finer things in life. And if you want the finer things in life, successful people do what unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. Unsuccessful people aren't willing to read. Unsuccessful people aren't willing to apply. Unsuccessful people make excuses why they don't have clients, why they're not successful, why they don't have it, why the government won't give it to them, why their credit is bad, why they can't get the houses that they want. That's what unsuccessful people do. 98% of the people online aren't making money because here's the thing. If I told them, hey, I got the keys to the kingdom, click the link, get the course, or go get this person's course, or come to this training, or be a part of this mastermind, they won't do it. And then they wonder why they don't have any money in the bank account. You want money in your bank account, man? Guess what you got to do? You got to take some action, man. And most people aren't taking action. And that's why most people aren't successful. You understand what I'm saying? That's why. You know, and it's your choice. You decide. Today, I want y'all to decide what y'all gonna decide to do. Success or failure. Excuses or take action. You know, you can make money, you can make excuses, but you can't do both. My name is Maurice Gear, man. I'm signing off from San Francisco right now. You understand me? That's what we do. There's a lot of people out here on the streets too. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, just wanted to shoot a quick video for you guys. It's a beautiful day though. Weather's super nice and warm. You know, it doesn't get too hot or cold in the Bay Area. You know, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this and got value. If you do, comment below, hit the thumbs up. Let me know what you guys thought about this one. I'll be shooting more videos like this from different locations. You know, since I reside in beautiful California, I'll be shooting some more of this stuff for you guys. All right, take it easy.